When students begin to learn kata for the first time, it can seem difficult and confusing. There are different techniques, different stances, and changes of direction that they all have to learn. Using a simple system, we can make it easier for students to learn the kata and also easier for instructors to teach it. In this video, I will assume that we have already taught the basic techniques and stances to the students. For Heian Shodan, I break the kata up into 8 different sections or exercises. We practice each one in isolation before moving on to the next. One of the most important parts of each exercise is yame, returning back to a natural position. It is important that the students work on doing this correctly because this becomes the transition to the next section of the kata. To demonstrate how this works, I will turn my back to the camera so that students can follow along with each exercise. Exercise 1 has 2 moves. Looking to the left side, preparing, then stepping downward block. Stepping forward, then punching oizuki. Pulling directly back, then stepping up, yame. Again, stepping to the left side, downward block. Then punching, not turning your back on the opponent and coming around for yame. This is not correct. It is important that we stay facing the opponent, punching, pulling back, still watching the opponent, pull back, yame. Then exercise 2, right side. 3 movements in exercise 2. Blocking, pull up and strike, then step and punch. From here also pulling back, still watching the opponent, pull directly back and yame. Looking, preparing, block, pull up and strike, step and punch. Pulling directly back, yame. Exercise 3 has 4 moves. Stepping forward, downward block. Then rising block, and again, kya. Next from here, the back leg comes up and across the body, this way. So we're turning for yame, bringing the back leg up and twist here. Then exercise 4 is the same as exercise 1. Turning to your left, preparing, downward block. Then step and punch, pulling directly back, still watching the opponent, pulling back, yame. Exercise 5 is the same thing on the other side. Looking to the right, preparing, blocking. Then stepping, punching, then pulling directly back, still watching the opponent, yame. Exercise 6, stepping forward, downward block. Then punching 3 times. Ich, ni, san, kya. Yame here is the same as for exercise 3. Back leg comes up and across, stepping up, twisting. Exercise 7, looking to the left side, now back stance, knife hand block. Same technique, changing direction. Then pulling back, same as before, pull directly back, yame. Exercise 8 moves to the right side. Same thing, back stance, knife hand block. Then stepping, changing direction. And then yame, pulling directly back, still watching the opponent and stepping up. When students are comfortable with each exercise in isolation, then we can start to combine them to form the kata. Now it will be apparent why the yame is important for each exercise, because this becomes the transition move from one exercise to the next. Exercise 1. Then pull back as if we're going to do yame, but automatically start exercise 2. Then continue. Pull back when we finish exercise 2 as if we're going to do yame, but immediately start exercise 3. The leg that finishes, that pulls back for yame at the end of each exercise, is the leg that we start the next exercise with. Then continue. Then again, the back leg comes up as if we're going to do yame, but immediately come around exercise 4. Pull back as if we're going to do yame, start exercise 5. Pull back as if we're going to do yame, but immediately start exercise 6. Again, back leg moves, coming up, coming around, start exercise 7. Pull back as if to do yame, but start exercise 8. I hope both instructors and students get some benefit from the videos that we post here. If you like what we do, please subscribe to the channel and comment on the videos. We would also be grateful if you would share them. Thank you.